Yes, great Americans, here I am, Scott Long. Besides giving you winners, last 6 weeks, 18 wins, 11 losses. I'm making you money. Time to sprinkle some money my way, okay? Let's get into that right now. I'm a comedian. I do corporate events. I do holiday events. I do fundraisers. Get a hold of me, scottcomedy.com, and I will rock your event. Now, Colts fans, I know most of the watchers right now are Colts fans. Best bet this week on the Colts game. I am a huge Gardner Minshew fan. Not many of us. I am. Always felt he was in that 12 to 20 range of quarterbacks. And you can win with him, as we've seen, as long as you have a winning defense. That's not been so good, right, Gus Bradley? Now let's look at Frank Reich, who's been circling this game all year. Vendetta at home, getting 2.5 points. If the Browns and the Saints' pitiful offensives can score in the 30s, don't you think Frank Reich can figure out Gus Bradley's defense? Hey, you got to sprinkle and you got to play the 2.5 underdog Panthers. Another game, Ravens, 6-point favorites over Pete Carroll. Seahawks, I don't like that one at all. Seahawks will keep it close. They play well on the road. They beat the Lions. Now, final NFL game, I like an over-under. I don't do those very often, but there is a 37. That's how many. That does not happen very often in the NFL. Under 40, Giants playing who? The Raiders. Doesn't sound very offensive. Sounds offensive. But the Raiders, who have not scored, I think, over all year, 0-8. Fired their coach, Josh McDaniels, because they want to score more points. Interim coach, he wants to keep that job. He is going to let it loose. That doesn't mean you're going to win, but I think it'll go over 40 with Daniel Jones back. Couple college games. Here's a game I've been circling all year, waiting. Chris Kleiman, one of the top 4 or 5 coaches in college football, facing up against Steve Sarkisian at Texas. Kansas State, Texas. Kansas State over the last 2 games have outscored their opponents, Big 12 opponents, 82-3. They are on fire. Texas, a lot of talent, but Kleiman over Sarkisian. Kleiman getting 4 points. I will take the Wildcats and sprinkle that money line. Finally, another money line sprinkle. Arkansas has done nothing this year. Huge disappointment. Lost a lot of close games in the SEC. Had the week off. Regrouping. A lot of pressure to win. And then you got Florida, who's played a lot of tough games lately. Going to be flat, beat up from last week. I like the Razorbacks. Let's go 5-0. What do we got to do here? Hammer, there's a lot of winners on this page of yours. I'm going to be one of them again.